Companionship inventory. On the mission, you have a companion that you're with 24/7.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And we both served missions. I served in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
I served in Taichung, Taiwan.
That was... We're going to cut that. That felt...
No, that's the opening clip.
Welcome to Confessions of Mormon Boys.
We used to be Mormon.
And we used to be boys.
Now we're gay men.
And still Mormon. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. What's the most Mormon thing about you?
My testimony.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was not a joke? I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you like that.
Here's
Wait, we should do it about each other. You have a disclaimer though. What's your disclaimer?
Oh, I don't have a disclaimer.
You said, here's the thing.
I don't know. I was just talking.
I'm sorry. What's the most Mormon thing about you, in my opinion, Adam Berg? This is good. Wait, do you have one about me? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right, what's the most Mormon thing about me?
Your mom.
Dear listeners, we don't talk.
She's very Mormon.
She's very Mormon. Yeah, the gay thing is difficult. Yeah. I feel like the most Mormon thing about you might be your food preferences.
How bland they are.
My boy loves some plain rice and crackers.
I do. And now that I have IBS, it kind of worked out.
Joke's on you, seasoning. I never want a paprika anyways. Yeah. Maybe the most Mormon thing about you is ingrained communication style.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, because I feel like you come from like pretty traditional Mormon communication style where it's like a little more indirect, a little bit. But I feel like you're not that way anymore.
Not so much.
You're really direct. You be roasting me, damn. You need to go.
It's fine though.
You need to remember your testimony and get a little less direct.
I want to say like with you, like you're so Mormons believe in like open revelation, and which in theory is just like learning new information and adjusting from there.
From God.
But with you, I think you're pretty quick to pivot.
Oh, my beliefs.
Yeah.
Because I used to be an ally.
Now you're an enemy.
I'm an enemy. If I see another gay taking my spot at brunch again, it's on sight. Yeah. Rainbow flags down. I like to hope that I'm really malleable in the sense that like I'm willing to confront and change.
Yeah. And mine is about how I like rice.
Communication styles.
Absolutely. That's how I like learned to communicate. Yeah. And church was like such a big part of my upbringing.
Yeah.
It's very formative, which is why I still feel kind of Mormon. That's
so funny because we're going to do a segment called Companionship Inventory. On the mission, you have a companion that you're with 24/7.
Yeah, it's horrible. And
we both served missions. I served in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
I served in Taichung, Taiwan.
We're going to cut that. That felt.
No, that's the opening clip of this episode.
We are just, Lord have mercy. What if we start baptizing people talking about our mission experiences? I'm so scared.
Well, I don't know. Do we get like a commission?
Yeah.
On their tithing?
Yeah. I want 10% of their 10%.
That's right. 1%.
Is that how it works?
That's math.
But if is it like scale down? It's like 10% of... Yeah, no, that's... Okay. Well, as we were saying, so companionship inventory, you have a companion, you're with them 24/7. Yeah. And part of like your planning session at the beginning of the week or end of the week, you'll plan.
Yeah.
And part of it, it's like working through like your relationship. Is there an area that I should work on or something like that? But we're going to just keep it simple.
Issues to resolve.
Yeah. A favorite thing and a not a favorate thing about each other. We're just jumping right into the drama. Let's start with the negative and end with the positive.
Okay.
So that way I can still like you.
Oh,
he's ready.
Well, I've told you this before.
Okay.
But it really is a hard thing to come up with something negative about you. Because
what a great opener.
I just don't care to keep annoying people in my life anymore. I'm just like, I won't try. I
have to like prepare for this emotionally. I'm like, okay.
Do you?
I mean, a little bit, right? Yeah.
Well, you know this. Sometimes you are hard to pin down. I just sort of imagine it's like this big chaotic energy ball. And you can do so much, but you're kind of always going in like 6 directions.
I am doing a lot.
Yeah. And so when I want to like latch onto you and point you in one direction, I have to like wrangle you.
Where do you want to point me?
To Jesus.
You and my mom both. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is tough. Something that's like my least favorite thing about you.
This is perfect.
I think some of my hardest Adam times were when you were going through like some of your lows.
Oh yeah.
It was just hard. It was just tough. And I think that combined with denying yourself, sexuality was like, you were not at your best.
Oh, for sure.
And who you are now compared to that, we talk about that sometimes as roommates. We'll be like, "Hey, Adam is just like a different person." My least favorite thing about you is when you were depressed. No,
but I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I was going to piggyback on this. But I wonder if it's because like during those hard times, I wasn't communicating, and so it's like you couldn't. It was just like I was keeping you out when you could obviously see that I needed help.
Yeah, and I also feel like we were all not really leaning into like vulnerability. Even if you did open up, who could really be there for you?
Yeah.
Besides just like witness you versus like really sit with you. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Because I feel like all of our friend group had this like renaissance of like emotional depth and realizing how important it is to be like real and vulnerable.
It's kind of like our 30s.
Yeah, it's like all the like performing, I guess it sounds kind of harsh, but just like doing what we thought was right just didn't, that wasn't like working. And so we had to like, we had to figure out how to get like real.
Are we doing a favorite thing?
Oh shit, yeah. I forgot.
You don't have any.
No, that's also really hard.
I would say it's kind of very related to the ball of energy thing. That is when you do go towards something, like you just give it everything. And like you do show up for people. Like one time I woke Stacey up because of course I needed to go to the hospital for an appendectomy. But I was like instantly when I knew I needed to go to the hospital, I was like, I'll go to Stacey. He'll get up, he'll take me, he won't be bothered. And it was true.
You were gonna be in the middle of like a REM cycle too.
Yeah.
I remember waking up being like, don't hit me or something. I was like, just this. You're just this lurking figure over my bed holding your stomach. I was like,
I was like, I need to go to the hospital. And you just like sat right up. I was like, okay, let's go. My appendectomy, not terrible.
Oh my gosh.
And I gained 20 pounds.
Hell yeah.
Afterwards, just from cookies.
Yes, sir. Why cookies?
I discovered crumble at the same time I had my appendectomy. So I was literally sitting on a couch for 2 weeks eating cookies. Gained 20 pounds.
That's my favorite thing about you. Because I love a sweet treat. One thing I'm going to do is...
That's true.
I'll use a sweet treat.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about you is you are really good at like meeting and matching people where they are. Whether it's like having a good time and you know some good things have happened, or like having low times and bad things have happened. You're just like, you're good at going there and like hearing and sharing. You have like a really good knack for that. I feel like I sometimes like overshare to connect, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to hijack the moment. But you're really good at like navigating it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like the wells that have been dug from our pain and our trauma has created like the ability to hold more, you know?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think that's like really beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now to the fun part.
Now the weird stories that happen in our lives. Yeah, and you're going first today.
I'm going to go first because your stories be hitting. Okay, one of my stories is from my days at BYU. We were both BYU students. That's actually how we met.
Yeah.
And Brigham Young University is a predominantly Mormon university. If you ever meet someone who's not LDS there, it's like shocking.
It's really
like,
rare.
whoa!
Even the teachers are mostly Mormon.
And they have to sign and participate in the honor code too.
Yeah. I had a Chinese teacher who wasn't Mormon, but she had to sign the honor code, so she couldn't drink coffee while she taught there.
Stuff like that, where it's like it could be kind of intense, especially culturally. Like we grew up not drinking coffee, and so to not drink it was like no big deal.
Yeah.
But part of the honor code is that you're like committing to live a certain way, especially in the realm of like chastity or like sexual sin.
Yeah.
And my freshman year of college, which this story's about a couple years later, but my freshman year of college, there was this like movement. There was like a video made that was like, would you let a fellow soldier die in the trenches? No, you would step up and save them. And they were comparing it to like, if you knew if someone was like doing something wrong, it's like, would you just sit there and let them do it, or would you step in? And so they were encouraging you to go to this office called the BYU Honor Code and report your fellow people for doing the things they do. But it was more so like you're doing it to help them.
That's the idea.
That's the idea, right?
That's the propaganda.
Yeah, but it does feel a little Gestapo-ish, because I remember there were times throughout BYU where it was like, I remember I had a roommate that was vaping, and the roommates all gathered together. Like, what do we do about this?
Yeah.
And at this point, I was like, how about let him know you care? I was the eldest born president at the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was like, stay out of business and just be his friend, man.
Yeah.
But that's the energy, which is kind of wild and surprises people, but that's like the vibe. This is how long ago this was. I was dating a girl at the time.
Wait, who was it? Did
I
know her?
Should I say her name? Do you know what I'm going to say?
I think I might.
You know her. She's super
Disneyland?
Cool. Yes.
Okay. We loved her. We were so disappointed when she and Stacey broke up. It all makes sense in hindsight.
Cool. Yeah, in hindsight, you're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. She married a friend of mine, which was great. Anyways, at this time, I'm dating this girl and we get back to my apartment and it's before curfew, so we were okay. But it's kind of dark and it was a little later. And so I was kind of new to this apartment, so I didn't really know the roommates super well, the schedule. Well, anyways, we like barge in and before us presented...
Like in the living room?
In the living room was one of my roommates on a laptop, blue light on his face. He's like hunched over the laptop, enraptured, almost like borderline drooling. When we barge in, I see him, he sees us, and he panics. He like slams the laptop top shut. He like pulls like a blanket over him. He's like, hey guys. And I was like, hey bud.
In the living room?
In the living room. Lights are all off, blinds are closed, door was unlocked, so player was...
He was asking to be found out.
Yeah, he like panics and like packs everything up and just like shuffles to his room and like holding a blanket, and it was incredibly awkward. And I just remember being like, how deep into like porn do you have to be like in the living room of like a house with 6 people? And I remember being like, we have to help him. So I like gather the roommates and I'm like, okay friends, this is what I've experienced. We got to do something. And the roommates are all like varying degrees. One is like, yeah, and the other ones are like, I don't want to talk about this. Yeah. I was like, you don't care about him like I do. Step aside, Satan. Get thee behind me. Ooh. So we gather the roommates together.
I'm waiting for a twist and I don't know what it's gonna be.
And we go to talk to him. we go to talk to him. He's in his room. We're like in the living room, like whispering, like, what do we do? We come with the game plan. I'm leaving the charts. I'm pretty bold. Also, I like care the most. I'm like the most like worthy religious. So I'm like, I of course should lead the charge. And it was 2-door rooms, so like he shared a room with someone. Yeah. And so the guy kind of like was like in the front, and we opened the door to his room. Hunched over laptop. Blanket pulled up. Immediate panic. He slams the laptop shut and he like looks at us because he can't escape anywhere.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, we need to talk to you exactly about this. And he's like, about this? And we're like, yes, about this. I was trying to be a good person. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I look back and I'm like, that was such a violation of this man's privacy. It was such an weird overstepping of bounds, but I was trying to do good. And I like roped in all these guys with me. And now we're like walking in on him, having his little private time, watching whatever he's watching. He goes like red. And I'm glad we did it this way and didn't just like report him to the honor code office. Yeah. That would have been next steps though. Ooh. And so we're like, yeah, we need to talk. And he's like, about this? And we're like, yeah, we know that you're having a hard time. And he's like, you do? And I'm like, yeah, you're in the living room looking at porn. And he's like, wait, what? And we're like, yeah, I walked in on you looking at porn. And he was like, oh, no. He flips the laptop around. It was My Little Pony. He had just gotten into My Little Pony and was so embarrassed, which is, I get to have like his roommates like know he was watching it. And I walk in with this cute woman. He just like panicked and shut it, but he flips it around. There's like My Little Pony. I know he had a blanket. He was just being comfortable. He like stands up and shows us. There's like nothing to it. And we were like, oh, and we had a good kiki and a good laugh. And I have never forgotten that. Honestly, I should have reported him to the honor code office still.
He should report you.
I know. It's just so wild to look back and think like, I had the audacity, didn't I?
If you see something, say something.
If you see something, say something. Yeah. And I know people might hear this and be like, it is kind of weird. But also like one of the biggest demographics of My Little Pony is like
bronies.
Yeah,
he was a brony early adapter.
Brony. Yeah.
It's Stacey's fault people think I'm a brony, actually.
Because that sketch we did?
So, he wrote a sketch for Studio C where I was dressed up as a brony. And I got so many Instagram messages and things on Facebook that was like, oh my gosh, I love My Little Pony too. It's so fun that you're a brony. Yes. And every time I'm like, I'm sorry, I've never seen an episode. And then people kept putting me in that stupid unicorn outfit. It kept happening.
It's like, so if anyone's like, wait, what? We used to write and act for a sketch comedy show called Studio C.
Yeah.
And so we were like not just good friends and worked together in the comedy show, but we worked together and professionally also, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
It's like his reaction. He was so ashamed that I was like,
I know.
He can only be touching himself to dirty pictures.
I mean, are we sure he wasn't touching himself to my life? It doesn't have to be one or the other.
No, it doesn't. You can do both.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And you know what? I put some money down that's a big part of brony culture.
Furries.
It's just like bronies for other animals, right? I don't know. I acting like I don't know what furries are. I've seen furries all over the place.
You do? Where are you going?
All over the place. You ever been on the internet? On the dark pages?
What's that?
Twitter's like a wild west. Everything's pop up that you never even knew existed.
Yeah. Rule 34.
Yeah. Honestly, good for them. You know, it's like coming out as gay or whatever. It's like, hey, just do you. Don't hurt people. You.
Enjoy life.
So
if you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah. If you like dressing up as like anthropomorphic animal or human or something, okay, which way to go? Yeah, you just like do it. You're not hurting anyone. Yeah. Have fun. Yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah, just don't overheat.
Don't overheat. Stay hydrated.
That's always my concern when I see them, especially at, like Pride. It's like, it is June, everybody. Like,
you're such a dog dad. You like carrying around those little like dog like bowls for people just in case.
Just want to make sure everyone's okay.
But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my confession.
Gross.
Bishop, am I forgiven? We should have that after every confession, where it's like, am I forgiven, Bishop?
Do 3 Hail Marys. That's a Catholic thing. That's Catholic.
They need to incorporate that into the Mormon church. Hail Marys are cool as fuck.
It'd be a big hit.
Yeah. Okay,
my story today comes from my mission. I was about a year out, and I had a new companion that had a horrible reputation. I'm going to call him Elder Chun because he was Taiwanese, and that is important to the story.
Okay. It better be. Because if it isn't, we're going to get you.
Yeah, we might delete this episode.
Ooh.
So he had a terrible reputation for just not working. He didn't like working. He would never work. He avoided it at all costs. And his like most common method of avoiding work was to hide out in the bathroom for hours and pretend he had diarrhea.
Oh.
But he would like sneak books in there and just read or somehow like play a video game or like a Game Boy or something. And people just didn't know what to do with him. And he had like 14 companions at this point, and he was just this way the whole time.
I kind of feel bad for him.
In hindsight, I do too.
Like hating it has got to be torture.
It can be rough.
Wow.
And there's no entertainment. You're not allowed to listen to music, watch movies, TV, no internet access except once a week for an hour to write and read emails from your family.
An hour's not a lot of time to get in touch with everyone.
Yeah.
Just feel a little prisony, huh, when you put it that way? It's like, oof.
It was a lot, and things have improved since then. But at the time, it was just like, you have nothing to keep you sane. You just work. And if you don't like your companion that you're with all the time, life is extra hard. So going into this, I knew it was going to be rough. And I had some rough companions before
because you knew about his reputation before you were companions.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. And so it's like, oh man, Elder Chun is going to be a challenge. And of course we get together, and right away it's just like he is just dragging his feet everywhere we go. He doesn't want to talk to people. He's not doing anything. I know. And so a couple of years into this, I was going crazy. I was just like, this is wasting my time. Or like, you only have 2 years, which is a long time. And I was like, this is not what I want to be doing. So I got so fed up. I was just like, okay, Elder Chun, I will make a deal with you. We can go to an internet cafe for an hour. You can play a video game for an hour if you work the rest of the day. And he was like, okay, that sounds good. And so we went once. He played a video. I think I played on like a pinball, like one of those old Windows games. That was just pinball for an hour while he did his thing. We did that, then we left, and then he worked. And I was so happy about it.
So you're like, okay.
Because it was like, okay, I'll sacrifice an hour to get some actual work done. Of course, we got found out immediately, like the very same day, because the sister missionaries who were in the same area saw us, and word got out.
Reported you?
See something, say something. And so my mission president, who I adore, called me and asked me what had happened. So I explained it to him, and he was so mad that I broke the rules.
What? Did he know about Elder Chun's reputation?
Yes.
He had no sympathy for you trying to be creative and
Not in the moment.
Okay.
We later hashed it out, and it was fine. But in the moment, he was so mad. And my zone leaders, who were just another pair of missionaries who were in charge of a small group that I was a part of, they would exchange companions for a couple days at a time. So sometimes you could get a break from your companion for a couple days and be with a different missionary. They were so mad. They're like, we're not doing exchanges with you for the rest of the transfer.
Wait, as a punishment?
Yes.
Wait, why was that punishment?
I don't know.
Why were they fine, you don't get to hang out with me for 2 days?
I guess.
Was it exciting to transfer or something?
It was a relief because then I could get away from Elder Chun.
Oh, and they knew you wanted that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was just okay, so you're not helping me either. I'm just trying to survive the situation. And so I was super frustrated at the time. And of course, now I felt dumb because I got in trouble from the mission president and the zone leaders aren't helping me. And it was just okay, well, now the situation is even worse than it was before. And what do I do about it? And Elder Chun just keeps going to the bathroom pretending he has diarrhea because... Did
he get chewed out, or was it just you?
I think he did too.
But he just didn't care, probably.
He didn't care.
Yeah, okay.
And his excuse about the diarrhea was that, missionaries get diarrhea. And it's the American missionaries who go to Taiwan and they're on a very different diet. It takes them a little bit for their body to get used to it. Will often get diarrhea. I didn't. Big accomplishment.
You didn't get diarrhea?
No.
You paid for it later, though.
I did.
Should have been a red flag.
Yeah. So
saved all up for your thawing experience.
Yeah.
Episode 1, if you haven't heard it.
But he's Taiwanese. It's your body didn't adjust to this diet at all. Why are you pretending that you have hours of diarrhea almost every day for months? For he was maybe a year and a half into his mission. And I was just this is chaos. I don't know what to do about this, but I'm on my own to figure it out. So one morning we were doing companionship inventory, and he gets up and he's I got to go to the bathroom. So it's okay, well, we're supposed to leave the door at 10:30, so just be ready to go by then. And of course he's not. So I keep knocking on the door and checking on him hey, are you okay? And he's
it's so emotionally draining to be have to babysit people like that.
Yeah. And he was my third companion that I was essentially babysitting when they were supposed to be teaching me how to be a missionary. So I was at my wit's end. But at this point, an hour goes by, 2 hours go by, and I'm just what do I do? I don't have access to contact anyone for help because we had one cell phone and he had it. Because he was the senior missionary.
Meaning he'd been out there longer than you. You were still kind of new to the mission.
Yeah, I was kind of in training still.
And all your companions you kind of had to babysit up to that moment?
Not all of them. 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6.
Oh,
yeah. It was rough.
I don't like it.
And so I'm sitting there by myself with nothing else to do, just waiting to go out the door while Elder Zoe decides he's done goofing off. And I get an idea. I think I know how to solve this problem once and for all.
Is it spiritually inspired?
Maybe it was.
Oh, no, we'll hear what it is.
I had to look up something in the dictionary first because we're communicating in Chinese and I'm still kind of new. So I do, and then I go over to the bathroom and I knock on it and I was how are you doing in there? And he's oh, I'm still got diarrhea. And I go, okay, Elder Chun, show me your poo.
No.
Yeah.
You were show me. Why'd you say show me the money?
I was excited. I was I figured out. I know how to solve this problem. He hasn't been pooping, and if I make him show me, then he'll be caught in the lie and he can't do it anymore. And immediately I hear him panic, he didn't know what to do.
He does not make a noise.
No one had challenged him like that before.
You hear a flurry of panic in the bathroom.
Yeah. And so a couple of minutes later, he finally opens the door. Because I told him, don't flush the toilet. You can't flush. I need to see that you're pooping. And so he didn't. And I walk in, and there's just a little wad of clean toilet paper in the bowl and nothing else. And I was just got you. Like, and he just immediately starts ranting, like making excuses, telling me some sort of story in Chinese that I can't understand. But I was just like, it doesn't matter. I won.
You're like, it's been proven. But like, okay, so like, what, now what?
So he felt super embarrassed. And like, face is a big thing in Taiwan, so saving face.
So like,
and
not being like,
he lost face big time. And that's, I think, culturally has a huge impact on him.
It's like, you like, is it almost like, now I feel like it's like ignorant black man. I'm just thinking of Mulan, where it's like, you've dishonored the family.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
Kind of, but and so like a lot of their social constructs are like, we just want everyone to look good, like good people. We don't want to make.
I can see why it like
feel
kind of merges with like church culture a bit.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, he lost a lot of face, and that's super taboo, but it had to be done. And I wound up telling the zone leaders about it. And they were like, oh, that's great. And Elder Zoe, and Elder Chun.
Do you want to, should we leave
I don't know if it matters.
Yeah, okay.
But Elder Chun, he stopped doing it. He stopped pretending to have diarrhea in the bathroom after that day.
Poo-poo tracks.
I did. And all his like 14 other companions couldn't figure out a solution, and that's what it was. Then like the next day, my mission president called me, and he was just like, I just wanted to congratulate you on your creative solution to your problems. And I think that was, very creative, and I'm glad that it's working.
Oh my gosh.
And he never did it again.
Elder Chun never did it again.
Yeah, that story got passed around. Like all his future companions knew, like, if this is what he does, that's how you fix it.
It feels like a babysitter detective book. It's like Elder Chun in the case of the poops or something.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Also, like, it's kind of interesting to think that like you had to come up with a solution for that problem.
Yeah.
But like, so the thing about the mission is like, there's a lot of autonomy to be creative and figure out your own solutions.
Yeah.
And I love that kind of defined you.
It did. It's really stuck with me. I was like, I can solve problems. Else? Just my husband.
I love the idea of you being like, oh, I have this trick in my back pocket. Show me your poop.
You're spending way too long in there. I know you're not watching My Little Pony.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So that was my show me your poop story.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the moral of your story? What did you learn from that?
That poop is the solution to everything.
Poop is the solution. Put that on his gravestone.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
poop is the solution.
When you think of Adam Berg, I want you to remember.
If this is my legacy, I will have lived a good life.
Poop is the solution. I feel like the moral of my story is mind your own damn business. Like, I like to think I'm a lot better at asking questions versus assuming things now.
Yeah. It feels like that lesson feels contrary to my story.
Well, the difference is my roomie watching My Little Pony or touching himself when no one's watching the porn doesn't affect me.
Yeah. That's true.
But like yours did affect you.
It did.
And oh man, you embarrassed Elder Chun into obedience.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the most Mormon thing about you.
Look at me.
Oh my goodness. Adam, where can people find more of you?
They can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Hey Adam Berg, and look up my books on Amazon.
And you can find more of me, Stacey Harkey, on Instagram, TikTok, just all the social medias, and who knows what I'm going to be doing when this comes out. Bye.
Bye.